Hello, brothers and sisters, my wonderful Jew and Gentile conscious collectives out there in the so-called free world. How's everyone doing? Messenger, Christopher, Spirit World X, the chosen one. Yes, it's once again an awesome pleasure to be able to have an opportunity to reach out to you, brothers and sisters, on this somewhat of a cool day. We're coming out of winter and heading into spring, and it's certainly an up and downhill process that I really don't like to have to deal with. However, getting a taste of warmth and then cold and, back and forth. That's the way it goes when things begin to change. And that's exactly what I'd like to talk about today. Just for a few minutes, I want to talk about things changing in our world. Of course, I was just on social media, and of course, we know that social media is a tool, just like your cell phone is a tool to manage the control and the steering of perception of human consciousness, okay? Of course, the reason why is because those who have provided you with your cell phone and your lie to your vision set, and of course social media, they want to maintain that control so as to divert you from having an opportunity to bring yourself to the great change that is now here in the age of Aquarius, with me having a very, very real conscious connection to the Most High conscious division of our Trinity, and having been commissioned to ensure that humanity's conscious awareness is elevated. And these individuals, they don't want you to have an opportunity of that elevation, so hence the chaos content that you can find all over social media. I was just listening to Mr. Denzel Washington, who uploaded a video of course, you wouldn't know it, but it was created so that I, the chosen one, to whom the system is certainly working against, as you can tell by looking at the views that my videos have under them. It appears as if no one is watching my videos. However, I want all of you to know and be well secure in the knowledge that for a year and a half since 2021, which was the beginning of the process of this rebalancing of human consciousness through the instruction that I am and have been given by the Most High division of our Trinity, there has been a concerted effort to censor my channel. When those who own social media realized what I was up to, they then began to manipulate. Well, when they realized that I had done a media blitz, and this media blitz in 2021 lasted for a year and a half, they then, after realizing that I am espousing information to the general public that they do not want them to have, they then decided to create a counteroffensive, and that counteroffensive began with the manipulating of my YouTube channel and the deleting of my viewership, the manipulation of my subscribers. And if you look at my first videos, you'll see that, of course, the videos that make up the compilation of videos called the Worldwide Paradigm Shift Show video compilation, where you get an audio version of the Book of Life, Light and Dark Forces, the Book of You. It's an audio version that I and the Most High division of the Very Real and Authentic Trinity have put together for your enjoyment. And these individuals decided they were going to create a few different levels of distraction to this counteroffensive. As I said, the first level was to censor my channel. And going back to what I said a moment ago, is you see my earlier videos in this compilation of videos. You see they have 100 views, 35 views, 60 views, a lot of the earlier videos. And then you notice that the viewership went down to 1, 2 views, 1 view, 3 views. Now, of course, while these videos were being manipulated, I would say the middle part of the video compilation, this is where they realized what I was up to. They also put into motion different levels of counter defense. And of course, these levels incorporated the use of content creators, and I'm going to name a few, who would watch my videos, take all of the information out of my videos that they felt they had a certain attachment to, and then they were funded to create their own videos using the information that they decided they were going to use and espouse back, redistribute back out to the world. And few of these individuals, I'm listening to a video by Denzel Washington, and of course, Denzel, you really do appear as if you are being authentic in your videos. You appear to be very empathetic and sincere. Jordan Peterson as well. You're another individual who is known throughout the world as someone who's very astute and someone who is a critical thinker, just as well as you, Denzel. Don't want to take anything away from you. Who else? Let's see. Dr. Sam Vaknin, he's a psychologist, of course, who is presently uploading videos. And while all of these individuals and individuals like Rashad Jamal, who we haven't seen in a while, of course, they say, oh, Rashad's in jail. Well, I can't see that being true, because Rashad was also being used as a gatekeeper to your delusion, just as well as many of the individuals who I mentioned in the past, like Stephen Darby Ministries, We, the Chosen One Ministries. My goodness. Who else? Who else can I think of? There are so many of them. It's just ridiculous. Spiritual Baddie. Who else? Light. These are, Light is a young female, and you can go and watch her videos that she's been uploading. Walk Heavy, the Walk Heavy channel on YouTube, also being used. My goodness. William Donahue. And of course, now all of these individuals aren't playing the same roles. They all have different functions. And of course, they are all working a collaborative effort. They're all working as a collective, but and Billy Carson, I don't want to forget him. Tony Broder, I don't want to forget him. These individuals are all working in concert with each other to, for the most part, create, how, your head starts to swarm with chaos, content, confusion. It just, you got this video coming across the screen, then you got that one, then you got this one, then you got this one, then you got this one coming from the back. While my channel is being censored, excuse me, it appears these content creators are talking to the chosen one. And of course, they all know that my channel's being censored by their bosses, the non-government organization who controls Google, who controls all social media, who controls the manufacturing of cell phones, computers, who controls the Food and Drug Administration, the Fed, the education system that is now presently being dismantled. We'll talk about the changes happening in politics very shortly. Well, when you're watching many of these videos, Stephen Darby, for instance, him and his lame family and those lame individuals in his audiences, where he's supposedly some grand speaker of truth that existed 10 years ago, and then he was, for some reason, killed, and no one knows what happened to him, or 15 years ago, I should say, because I think he was supposed to been killed somewhere in 2013 or something like that. Anyways, this gentleman is alive, just like Rashad Jamal. He's not in jail. And Stephen Darby, of course, is making videos at present in regards to all that I have talked about in my videos and all that I'm presently going through. He talks about, he's made a video called The Matrix. And of course, I am here to espouse to you the entire truth of this projection called The Matrix, which you're going to totally understand here very shortly, coming up on the Worldwide Paradigm Shift Show. He's used phrases that I've used in my Worldwide Paradigm Shift Show video compilation, in some of his video thumbnails, for instance, the good, the bad, and the ugly. These people are psychotic, literally psychotic. Even Dr. Sam Vaknin, who claims to be a world-renowned psychologist, total psycho. All of these people are psychos. Psychos who will do anything for $1. Now, I used to be the same way. I was once an individual who, having no greater awareness of conscious function, I would almost do anything to save this physical body, or to save my capacity to have a stimulation experience. Of course, you guys can recall, if you've been watching my videos, some of the things I've done just to feel good. Let's see. So, you might watch a video, you might see videos by the Mindset Elevator in Canada, who loves to appear as if she's talking to a man or a woman. You always hear all of them say, you are the man or the woman who has been through so much, and God is not going to let you down, because God knows that you have worked so hard to achieve your goals, and you now are beginning to manifest the money that you have, worked so hard for, and Your haters now, they have to sit back and watch you. Meanwhile, they won't tell you that the chosen one is a man. They will not tell you that the chosen one doesn't have blonde hair or is a brunette and is not a male or a female with blonde or brunette hair or a fairy with wings. And they will not. They will do everything to make it appear as if they are speaking to an individual who the world knows well. However, when you hear these individuals saying you are the man or the woman who has been an overcomer and, we appreciate you and blah, 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 they just say so much, it sends you into an emotional tailspin if you don't know what's going on. Because you would think they're just, these people are just there to influence you as a citizen of the world, to keep on going and keep pressing forward and don't worry about your friends that hurt you in the past. And the Most High is with you. And all the while, my channel the information I'm giving you is being siphoned out. And my views, my subscribers are being silenced, or should I say degraded, to almost nothing. And while I sit here in my little box, outside of your box, with all the truth in regards to who you are and where you are. Now, earlier today, I saw a video that it was supposedly a audio version of a book. I can't remember the title of this video thumbnail, but the book is The Matrix Trap. The audio book is called The Matrix Trap, something like that, where the individuals who put the book together are working again in collaboration with all of the individuals that you can find on social media, attempting to appear as if they are behind all of the struggles that I've had to overcome these degenerates. And what I'd like all of you to do is go find that audio book that they claim is real and it's ancient knowledge. And what I want you to know about that audio book is it, of course, only exists by information these individuals were capable of gleaning from viewing my videos and putting together, adding, a little more knowledge that they were capable of getting from the local library out of a book in regards to Gnostic, knowledge in regards to, who we've been influenced to believe is in control of this earth. And, we're told that the snake people are in control and unseen forces are in control. And this matrix is nothing more than a trap, and reincarnation isn't real. But then in the same video, they talk about how it is, you incarnate. So if you can incarnate, well, reincarnation is real. I mean, what I want you brothers and sisters to do is stay tuned, because what I'm going to tell you is the truth in regards to what time it truly is. These individuals want to maintain chaos and confusion in regards to what time it really is. And I'll tell you what, you don't want to be on the wrong end of the judgment that is soon to come to all of the Decepticons who have been working against humanity's conscious elevation here in the new age of Aquarius, which is the age of enlightenment. Stay tuned. I am the chosen enlightened one, guided, protected, and of course, much loved by the very high division of our authentic Trinity, the conscious field of angels, to whom I know as the High Council of the Order of the Crystal Keys. And very soon, all of you will witness more of what I'm telling you is to come, just as you've witnessed many things that I've told you over the past few years that would come true, have come true, and are presently in the process of coming true. For instance, I told you a few years ago that very soon they're going to attempt to institute martial law. And I told you a few months ago that, and now we hear of Donald Trump on the 20th of this month attempting to enact martial law. And now the reason why that's happening, brothers and sisters, is because the counteroffensive that the system has put in place it involves how the government maintains control over the population. Okay, so politics, certainly being a part of our low vibrational sensory depth perception experience, just like the present economy and the market and those who, control the cost of living and inflation. All of these are different aspects of this present experience you're having that we are soon to come out of. I can assure you of that. I told you I wouldn't let you down, and that is what I am not going to allow happen. As long as these videos aren't taken down off of the internet, okay? And if they are, prepare to rise, okay? Based on everything that I've said so far. Don't worry about what I haven't said, but what I haven't said is totally amazing. But prepare to rise, okay? So the changes that are happening in politics presently are, especially with the federal workers being taken off of their jobs. And of course, you have, when you consider the state government and federal workers, I was watching a video the other day, and there was a man saying, well, if they wanted to ease the economy, the stress that they're dealing with, these people who control, economics of our present democratic capitalist system, if they wanted to be efficient with, the amount of money that is being allotted to different services and programs, they would start with the 2 million and not the 2.5 million county workers. There's 2.5 million county workers. There are 5 million state government workers, and there are 2.5 million federal workers. So if they're going to dismantle the loss of money that's taking place, why wouldn't they start with dismantling the local and the state? Well, the reason why they're not doing that and starting with the Fed first, brothers and sisters, is because they are attempting to put in place the social credit score system and the electric currency system that I told you they would be attempting to put in place. Of course, it's going to be totally controlled by artificial intelligence and data centers that are being created real time in most parts of the world. And I would like to warn you, brothers and sisters, that they cannot be allowed to force you people who have been economically disenfranchised for hundreds of years, I'm talking of especially of you Jews and you Gentile females who literally have no power over any, the manufacturing processes, that you don't have anything. And they've made sure that it is by design that you don't have anything. You must prepare to keep these individuals away from having the capacity to do this. If you don't, well, you certainly will have to deal with not being able to eat and not being able to buy or sell anything very soon. This is a very serious situation you're all in. And whether or not you believe that I'm going to go down with all of you or not, and you might believe that I'm going to go down with all of you, but that is certainly not true. I'm not here to be involved in all of the destruction that's taking place with all of you individuals who desire to continue maintaining this low vibrational sensory depth perception experience, okay? And also, before I go, because I'm about to go, I would like all of you to look throughout the internet, because as I told you, these individuals working in this counteroffensive, for instance, Stephen Darby, he is creating videos based upon everything that I am presently espousing to the world, but he's putting date and time stamps on his videos as if he put these videos out 10 years ago, 9 years ago, 15 years ago. All right. Well, today, in real time, you have individuals like the Walk Heavy channel, Spiritual Baddie, the Draconic Priestess. Let's see who else. We the Chosen Ones Ministries. These people are working present time, and all of them will say in their videos that they will say, "I don't know who this message is for." They know who the message is for. And the reason why they're creating them is to influence me to continue providing information to the internet, to the algorithm, so that while my channel is being censored, these individuals will have an opportunity to, of course, source more information, siphon more information out of my videos, so as to totally, completely drain me. These people think that I am totally just stupid. They think that I'm just, not aware enough to see through the deception, okay? But I want you to be aware of the deception. And what I'd like you to do is look up as much information on electromagnetic conversion and sensory depth perception and the two fields of conscious awareness that presently exist in this Matrix program. They, of course, relate to the Jew and the Gentile. That would be the black people that have had their identity taken from them for the past few thousand years, and it started with them that their identity was taken. And, of course, Gentiles, Arabs, Indians, Asians, and Europeans. The fail-safe protocol, counter-conscious controls, who, of course, were electromagnetically activated out of melanated peoples, low vibrational avatars, and low vibrational field of perception a few thousand years ago. And, of course, I'll be back with the truth on the Worldwide Paradigm Shift Show, brought to you by the High Council of the Order of the Crystal Keys. With the key, sissies.